Hi, Jason. This is Steven. I spoke to you a little bit earlier today. Hey, in this video, I'm going to be going over three things that you could start doing today that will actually help start ranking your website above your competitors when it comes to these online searches, getting you more high quality jobs. Now, if by the end of this video you can see that I do have the technical know how to get this done, you can reach back out, we can chat, or you can just take this information and implement it yourself if you'd like. I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. The three things that we'll be covering are content, citations, and backlinks. Now, content is everything on your website, but we are focused on your homepage here. Now, Google likes to see at least 1,500 words of content on the web on the home pages of these service-based industry websites such as HVAC. This gives you plenty of opportunity to add in all the buyer intent keywords. These are the keyword phrases that people are searching for when they're searching for your services online. So I went ahead and pulled up the number one competitor in Raleigh right now for HVAC, and that is Comfort Monster. I went ahead and threw their website into this tool here that I subscribe to called SE Ranking. It basically gives me a behind the scenes view of what Google uses to rank websites. So currently, comfortmonster.com is being found for 4.4 thousand keywords. And over the past 30 days, their site was clicked on 1.6 thousand times. So I went ahead and threw your website into the same tool, wakeheatingandair.com. Your site is currently being found for 11 keywords, and it was not clicked on in the past 30 days, right? So let's go back to our competitor. And the good thing about this tool is we can click on this number right here for the keywords, and it's going to bring up all 4.4 thousand of the keywords. We definitely don't want to go searching through that. So you can actually filter, and we'd want to filter by location and buyer intent keywords. And also, I ordered it by the amount of search volume per month. And when you look at this, see, we're looking for terms like this: HVAC companies, Raleigh, NC. We call that buyer intent local based keywords. And so that term alone was searched 720 times just in the past 30 days. You can see there's different reporting here, but they're number one here, number two there, but they're number one. But you can go down this list and we can find every single buyer intent keyword. And we want to make sure that you have them on your site, right? And then there's also with this tools, we can fill in the gaps. We can find the keywords that they don't have as well and get those on your site. So let's go back and let's look at you. We can click on this 11. Let's see what keywords you have. So these are you have some good ones. Raleigh heating and air, Raleigh, yeah, those are the same. Raleigh heating and air. Okay. Yeah, they're looking at them at about the same. So you have them on there. That got 590, but you don't have the big one, the 720. So we want to make sure you have all those on there. And even though you're being found for these, you can see right here the position you're showing up, right? So you're in position 67 here, 91 here. 91 actually puts you on page 10. So the goal is to get you on page one, right? And that's what I'm going to go over in a little bit. Okay. But as far as content, I think we've covered it all, or we've given you 1,000-foot view on that. Next thing I'll be talking about are citations. Now, when people are searching these terms like HVAC, Raleigh, NC, studies have shown that anywhere between 40 to 60% of those people are going to be clicking on one of these businesses here. This section is the map pack, and this has to do with your Google business profile. Now, most people are under the impression that to get ranked in this top three has to do with your reviews. That is not the case. Comfort Monster shouldn't even be in the top three. If you were to click more businesses here, which most people don't, which is why it's so important to get into the top three, you'd see that there was a lot of businesses. Many of the businesses have well over 1,000 reviews. So actually the main driver here, there's two of them. There's proximity and there's citations. Proximity, we don't have too much control over, right? Because you'd have to move. But we do have control over the citations. Now, a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. Some examples would be Yelp, Yellow Pages, Better Business Bureau. There's a bunch. You probably have quite a few, as most businesses do. And it used to be the businesses with the most citations would pretty much find a home in the top three. But Google doesn't work like that anymore. They look more at the quality of these directories than they do the quantity. Okay, so uh, my tip would be to go online and search the top 100 what are they, the top 100 HVAC directories for citations, and go down that list and make sure that you're in every single one of those directories. And then on top of that, which a lot of businesses don't know, you can go ahead and Google the three core data aggregators, and you want to go ahead and get verified in those. There is a fee for those, but it's completely worth it. Once you're verified in those, takes all your information, pushes it out to hundreds of other applications, directories, and GPS systems. This creates data consistency across all these platforms, which is a huge trust factor with Google and AI platforms like ChatGPT and Google Gemini when it comes to referring your business and showing up in the map pack. Now, underneath the map pack is Google's organic search results list. And the number one spot here captures anywhere between 30 to 50% of the clicks. So the map pack will capture between 40 and 60, but that is split up between these three businesses. This is between 30 to 50 all by itself. The main driver here are what we call backlinks. Now, when talking about backlinks, it's essentially you have other websites out there, and say, for example, they have a link on one of their pages that when it's clicked, it links back to your website. Now, Google uses these backlinks as sort of an online referral system. And the more relevant and popular that these sites are that are linking back to your site, the better. So, for example, say you have a popular or a local blog page or a popular industry related site that's linking back to your website. This is what's going to help push your website up in Google searches. However, say you have a website like Pizza Hut, which is very popular and has gained a lot of trust with Google over the years, and you have a backlink from Pizza Hut. That's not going to do you guys any good, no matter how popular they are, because you guys have nothing to do with pizza. So let's go back to our competitor here. Remember, we were looking at all their traffic and their keywords before. Now I want to look at this section over here. This is what we call a backlink profile. And now, to be clear, it's through your content, primarily your keywords that Google is able to find you for the services people are searching for that you offer. But once they find you, they've got to determine where they're going to put you on the list, right? And it's all dependent on your backlinks, whether they're going to put you on page 1 or page 10 or anywhere in between. This is our competitor, and it looks like they did a deal with the devil here. They got 666 backlinks coming from a total of 232 other websites. So it's this that we're concerned with, right? The relevance of the websites they're getting their backlinks from. So let's take a look at your backlink profile. You currently have 50 backlinks coming from a total of 32 or 42 websites. But what we can do is we can go back here, and just like we did with the keywords, we can click on this 232 and we want to take a look at the websites they're getting their backlinks from. So click on that. I've already got it pulled up here. Oh, come on, don't freeze up on me. Okay, there we go. They've got 7 pages or 12 pages, I'm sorry, of websites that they're getting backlinks from. It would be very beneficial to get a tool like this and to go through all those pages and acquire backlinks too. It would take a while, and you don't want to do it all at once either, because Google will see that as unnatural and they'll flag you for that. But over time, you want to get the same. And this is assuming at this point your content and your keywords are right, and you executed this and got all those backlinks from all those websites, so same websites, that would eventually put you in contention for this number one spot. Now, what would really put you over the top is after you had that done, month over month, you add another 15 to 20 backlinks from other relevant websites. You would end up running away with this number one spot. Now, it does take a bit of time and some resources, but but it's definitely worth it. Now, just to recap, first thing is going to be content. You want at least 1,500 words of content on your homepage with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. Second are citations. You want to be in at least those top 100 um, HVAC directories. And then you also want to be in those 3 core data aggregators. And then lastly are backlinks, meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to your website to show Google that you guys are the authority when it comes to HVAC companies in and around the Raleigh area. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, you can take this information and implement it yourself, or if you'd rather book a discovery call with me, again, my name's Steven. I'm somewhat local. I live in Fayetteville, North Carolina. You can simply reply back to this email, or you can give me a call at 910-551-2006. Other than that, I appreciate your time, Jason. I hope you have a good rest of your day and stay warm in these days to come. Bye-bye.